Hello everyone, Dr. Mandell here. Let me ask you something. Are you waking up with stiff joints, sore muscles, or that constant fatigue that just doesn't seem to go away? Chronic inflammation is silently destroying our health. It's behind arthritis, heart disease, brain fog, digestive issues, even aging itself. Most people turn to turmeric or green tea, and yes, they're powerful anti-inflammatories. But what if I told you there's something even more powerful, something that your body already recognizes, something that works at the root level of inflammation? You know, when it comes to inflammation, most people immediately think about turmeric, ginger, or green tea. And yes, those are great, but the truth is, if your internal balance is off, no supplement on earth is going to fix the root cause. And the biggest imbalance I see over and over again in people struggling with pain, stiffness, fatigue, brain fog, and heart issues is their omega-3 to omega-6 ratio. Now let's simplify this, because once you understand this one concept, it will absolutely change the way you look at food forever. Your body is designed to be in a constant state of healing and repair. Every cell membrane in your body, your heart cells, your brain cells, your joint tissues, even your immune cells are made up of fats. These fats determine how flexible, how responsive, and how healthy your cells are. But not all fats are created equal. Omega-3 fatty acids are anti-inflammatory. They calm the body. They reduce the production of inflammatory molecules. They help your blood flow. They improve your mood, and they keep your brain sharp. They're found in foods like wild-caught salmon, sardines, walnuts, chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds. These are the healing fats. Omega-6 fatty acids, on the other hand, are essential too. Your body needs them, but only in very small amounts. The problem today is that we are absolutely drowning in omega-6. Every time you eat fried food, packaged snacks, fast food, or foods cooked in vegetable oils like corn oil, soybean oil, sunflower oil, or cottonseed oil, you're flooding your body with omega-6 fats. Now here's where it gets serious. A healthy human body should ideally have a ratio of about 1 part omega-3 to 2 or 3 parts omega-6. But the modern diet, the average person today has a ratio of 1 to 20 or even 1 to 30. That means for every molecule of anti-inflammatory fat coming in, 20 or 30 molecules of inflammatory fat are attacking your system. And what does that do? It triggers chronic inflammation, the kind that doesn't go away, the kind that silently damages your blood vessels, stiffens your joints, slows down your brain, and weakens your immune system. See, inflammation isn't just something you feel in your knees or your back. It's happening at the cellular level, in your arteries, in your gut, in your brain, in your liver. You might not even feel it for years until one day it shows up as arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, or autoimmune problems. So the question becomes, how do you fix it? How do you restore that natural balance your body is craving? First, you start by cutting down your omega-6 intake. This means reading labels, because those seed oils are everywhere. Look at the back of your salad dressings, your peanut butter, your chips, your frozen meals, and you'll see them. Replace those oils with extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or coconut oil. These are stable, healthy fats that won't trigger inflammation in your system. Next, start adding more omega-3 rich foods every single day. Even small steps make a huge difference. Sprinkle ground flaxseed or chia on your oatmeal or smoothie. Add walnuts to your salads. Eat fatty fish like salmon, sardines, or mackerel a few times a week. And if you're not getting enough from food, a high-quality omega-3 supplement, especially one rich in EPA and DHA, can be a game changer. Just make sure it's purified, molecularly distilled, and from a clean source, so you're not taking in toxins like mercury. When you begin to restore this balance, something incredible starts happening inside your body. The cell membranes begin to soften again, they communicate better. Your cells can release toxins more efficiently, and your mitochondria, the engines of your cells, start producing cleaner energy. You begin to feel lighter, clearer, more vibrant. Your mood improves, your skin starts to glow, your digestion calms down, you sleep deeper, you think sharper. This is the power of cellular healing from within. But I want you to understand something very important. This is not a quick fix. This is not something you do for a week or two and then forget about. This is a lifestyle correction because inflammation doesn't happen overnight and neither does healing. Every single bite you take is either feeding inflammation or fighting it. Every time you choose a healthy fat, you're giving your body permission to heal. Every time you say no to processed oils, you are lowering your internal fire. I've seen people who struggled for years with aches and fatigue, and within a few weeks of changing their fats, their energy came back, their pain dropped dramatically, and they felt like they had a new lease on life. That's how powerful this balance is. Remember, you can take all the turmeric, all the ginger, all the green tea in the world, but if your omega ratio is off, you're still fueling the fire. You can't extinguish a blaze while pouring gasoline on it. So make this your new health mission. Start being mindful of your fats, balance your plate, eat foods from nature, not from factories. Avoid those cheap cooking oils that line grocery store shelves. Instead, embrace foods that come from the earth, from the sea, from plants that nourish you deeply. And here's the beautiful part. Once you start doing this, your body rewards you. You'll notice less stiffness in the morning. Your hands and joints will feel looser. You'll recover faster from workouts. Even your brain will feel more alive because omega-3s are literally the building blocks of your brain cells. You'll also notice something else. Your cravings start to change. The more you eat real healing foods, the less your body will crave those inflammatory ones. Your taste buds reset. Your hormones stabilize, your mood evens out. That's when you know your body is finally coming back into harmony. That's when inflammation starts losing its grip. So my friends, take this seriously. Start today, go through your kitchen, read your labels, make simple swaps, and be consistent. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be aware. And once you understand this one truth, that your health begins and ends with what you put into your body, you'll realize you have the power to take control of inflammation once and for all. Your body wants to heal. Your body is designed to heal. You just have to give it the right tools. Let's talk about something that's been flying under the radar, something so powerful, so healing, and yet so overlooked that it deserves your full attention. It's called quercetin. You may have heard the name in passing, maybe on a supplement label or a health video, but I want you to truly understand what this natural compound can do for your body. Because when it comes to fighting inflammation, yes, even compared to turmeric and green tea, quercetin is in a league of its own. Now here's the beauty of nature. It gives us everything we need to heal. Quercetin is one of those gifts. It's a bioflavonoid, a type of antioxidant that plants produce to protect themselves from stress, pollution, and ultraviolet rays. And when you consume these plants, that same protective power is transferred into your body. It's found in everyday foods, onions, apples, berries, kale, red grapes, even capers. And yet most people have no idea how deeply it can transform their health. What makes quercetin so special? It's not just another antioxidant, it's a cell protector. Think of your cells like little engines, constantly working, producing energy, repairing tissues, fighting off invaders. But with every breath you take, every meal you eat, every bit of stress you feel, your body produces free radicals, unstable molecules that cause oxidative damage. Over time, that damage builds up and leads to inflammation, pain, and disease. Quercetin acts like a shield. It neutralizes those free radicals before they can damage your tissues. It cools down the inflammatory pathways, especially the COX and LOX enzymes, the same enzymes that medications like ibuprofen target. But instead of harshly blocking your body's natural processes like synthetic drugs do, quercetin gently modulates them, restoring balance instead of creating side effects. That's the intelligence of nature. Now, I've seen this compound help people with all sorts of inflammatory issues, joint pain, allergies, sinus congestion, chronic fatigue, even brain fog. And what's incredible is how it works on multiple systems at once. It's not a one-trick pony. It doesn't just fight inflammation. It also strengthens the immune system, supports heart health, and helps regulate blood sugar levels. When you take quercetin regularly, it stabilizes your mast cells. Those are the immune cells that release histamine when your body overreacts to allergens. So instead of sneezing all day, feeling congested or battling itchy eyes, your immune system stays calm and composed. That's why so many people who use quercetin notice that their seasonal allergies become milder or even disappear completely. But the real magic happens when you combine quercetin with vitamin C. These two work like best friends. Vitamin C helps recycle and enhance quercetin, making it more bioavailable, meaning your body absorbs it better. Together they form one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatory and immune-boosting combinations known to science. Let me share something fascinating with you. When researchers compared quercetin to other well-known anti-inflammatories like turmeric's curcumin or the catechins in green tea, they found that quercetin was equal to or even more powerful in reducing certain inflammatory markers in the blood. It works deeper at the cellular level, regulating how your genes express inflammatory proteins. It's not just masking symptoms, it's reprogramming your cells toward healing. But here's the problem. The modern diet is practically void of quercetin-rich foods. We eat processed meals, refined carbs, and oils stripped of nutrients. Even the fruits and vegetables we do eat are often grown in nutrient-depleted soil. That's why many people aren't getting nearly enough of this compound. If you want to harness quercetin's healing power, you need to start bringing those colorful, vibrant foods back into your daily routine. Eat red onions, not just white ones, because they have up to 4 times more quercetin sit. Keep the skins on your apples whenever possible. That's where most of the quercetin sit. Snack on blueberries, cranberries, and dark cherries. Add leafy greens like kale, spinach, and arugula to your meals. Even herbs like dill, cilantro, and parsley contain quercetin sit. Every time you eat these foods, you're fueling your body with a natural medicine that lowers inflammation and strengthens your defenses from the inside out. For those who want a more concentrated approach, high-quality quercetin supplements are available, but always look for ones combined with vitamin C or bromelain from pineapple. Bromelain enhances quercetin absorption and adds its own anti-inflammatory benefits. When taken together, they become a powerhouse trio for reducing joint pain, muscle soreness, and immune dysfunction. Now here's what's really beautiful. As quercetin starts calming inflammation, your body begins to function more efficiently, your energy levels rise, your digestion improves, your skin clears, your sleep becomes deeper because your nervous system isn't constantly on alert from inflammation. You start feeling that lightness, that internal peace that tells you your body is finally healing. But you have to be consistent. The body doesn't change overnight. You can't undo years of inflammation with one healthy meal. Healing is a process, a daily commitment to feeding your cells what they truly need. Every morning when you wake up, remind yourself, I am rebuilding my body from the inside out. When you reach for food, ask yourself, is this going to feed inflammation or fight it? That simple awareness can transform your health journey. You see, inflammation is the body's alarm system. It's trying to get your attention. It's not your enemy, it's a message. Quercetin helps quiet that alarm so your body can focus on repairing instead of defending. It's like turning off the siren so your cells can finally rest and recover. Imagine your blood vessels opening up, improving circulation to every tissue. Imagine your immune system becoming sharper and more balanced. Imagine your joints moving freely, your mind feeling clear, your mood more stable. That's not a fantasy. That's what happens when inflammation drops. Nature already gave you the tools. You just have to use them. You don't need expensive medications or synthetic chemicals that come with side effects. You need the right information, the right foods, and the right mindset. So start today, add an extra serving of colorful vegetables to your plate. Replace that processed snack with a handful of berries or an apple. Saute some onions with your meals. Take a quality quercetin and vitamin C supplement if you need that extra support. Every choice matters. Every small step brings your body closer to balance. Remember, your body isn't broken. It's just out of alignment. It wants to heal. It's designed to heal. Give it the nutrients nature intended, and you'll be amazed at what it can do. You are your best doctor. You are your best healer. Listen to your body. Feed it wisely and let it reward you with the energy, strength, and clarity you deserve. If you truly want to heal inflammation, you must start where it all begins, inside your gut. You see, most people think inflammation starts in their joints, in their back, or in their arteries. But the truth is, the command center of your immune system, the real root of inflammation, lies right here inside your digestive tract. About 70% of your entire immune system lives in your gut. That's not just a random number. That's how intelligently your body is designed. Every meal you eat, every thought you think, every bit of stress you feel, your gut feels it too. Now here's the truth that's hard for many to hear. If your gut is inflamed, your whole body will be inflamed. If your gut is leaking, your immune system will be overreacting. And if your digestive lining is damaged, your body will start to attack itself, creating the foundation for autoimmune conditions, joint pain, brain fog, fatigue, and poor sleep. You can't have a healthy body with an unhealthy gut. It's that simple. Your gut isn't just a tube that digests food, it's a living, breathing ecosystem. It's filled with trillions of microorganisms, good bacteria, yeast, and other microbes that work 24/7 to digest your food, produce vitamins, strengthen your immune system, and even regulate your mood. These beneficial bacteria are your army, your defenders, your internal healers. But what happens when that army is attacked? Modern life has done a number on our gut health. Processed foods, artificial sweeteners, excess sugar, antibiotics, chronic stress, and even lack of sleep all destroy this delicate ecosystem. When those good bacteria die off, harmful bacteria and yeast take over. They release toxins that inflame your gut lining, weaken your immune response, and create a condition known as leaky gut, where microscopic gaps open in your intestinal wall, allowing undigested food particles and toxins to leak into your bloodstream. And when that happens, your immune system goes into overdrive. It sees those particles as invaders and starts attacking them. And sometimes it even attacks your own tissues in the process. That's inflammation, that's pain, that's fatigue, that's the immune system crying out for help. So how do we fix it? How do we bring the gut back into balance? It starts with understanding that your gut is not your enemy. It's your greatest ally. You have to nourish it, protect it, and rebuild it like you would a foundation of a home. Step one is to remove the offenders. That means cutting out the foods and substances that are damaging your gut lining. Eliminate processed foods, fried foods, refined sugars, and especially those artificial sweeteners that sneak into so many low-calorie snacks. They're not helping you, they're feeding the bad bacteria. Also, watch out for excessive gluten, dairy, and alcohol. For many people, these are silent triggers that keep the gut inflamed and the immune system on edge. Step two is to repair the lining. Think of your gut wall as a garden fence. If the fence has holes, unwanted things get through, you need to rebuild that fence. Nutrients like L-glutamine, zinc, and collagen can help repair those gaps and restore integrity. Bone broth is another powerful healer. It's rich in amino acids that soothe and rebuild the digestive lining. Step three is to repopulate the gut with good bacteria. This is where probiotics and prebiotics come in. Probiotics are live beneficial bacteria that help restore your internal ecosystem. You can get them from fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and miso. But remember, these bacteria need food to survive. That's where prebiotics come in. Prebiotics are fibers found in foods like garlic, onions, leeks, bananas, and asparagus. They feed the good bacteria so they can grow stronger and crowd out the bad guys. When your gut microbiome starts to rebalance, something incredible happens. Your inflammation begins to fade. Your immune system calms down. Your digestion improves. You absorb nutrients more efficiently. Your mood lifts because 90% of your serotonin, your feel-good hormone, is made in your gut. You start to feel lighter, clearer, and more grounded. Now here's something I want you to truly understand. Your gut and your brain are in constant communication. It's called the gut-brain axis. Every time your gut is inflamed, your brain receives that signal. That's why gut inflammation often leads to anxiety, depression, or poor focus. You can't have mental clarity without gut clarity. When you heal your gut, you heal your mind. Stress is another huge factor. Chronic stress changes your gut bacteria, slows digestion, and increases inflammation. You could be eating the cleanest diet in the world, but if you're living in constant stress, your gut will still be suffering. That's why mindfulness, deep breathing, and even short walks after meals are powerful healing tools. They help calm your nervous system and improve digestion. Hydration also plays a critical role. Your gut needs water to produce mucus that protects the lining. Dehydration makes the lining more vulnerable to irritation and inflammation, so keep your body hydrated, not just with water, but also with mineral-rich fluids like coconut water or herbal teas. And here's another secret: chew your food slowly. Digestion starts in the mouth. When you chew well, you signal your digestive system to produce enzymes and acids needed to break down food properly. If you rush through meals, you're sending half-digested food to your intestines, and that creates fermentation gas and irritation. Slow down. Be present with your meals. Turn eating into a mindful act of healing. Healing your gut is not a 3-day detox or a trendy cleanse. It's a lifestyle, a long-term relationship with your body. But once you commit, your whole life changes. You'll start waking up with more energy, less bloating, and a calmer mind. You'll notice your skin improving, your sleep deepening, your cravings disappearing. This is what happens when your body is no longer fighting inflammation 24/7. And remember, every cell in your body depends on what happens in your gut. The nutrients that heal your joints, protect your heart, and feed your brain all come through your digestive system. If that system is damaged, nothing else can function properly. So be gentle with yourself. This is not about perfection, it's about progress. Each step you take toward healing your gut brings you closer to balance. Maybe it starts with swapping that soda for water or adding a serving of sauerkraut to your lunch. Maybe it's cutting back on processed snacks or taking a moment to breathe deeply before your meals. Those little steps add up. Over time, they rebuild your inner foundation quietly, consistently, powerfully. Your gut is your second brain, your immune fortress, and your gateway to vibrant health. Protect it, feed it, love it. Because when you do, every system in your body thanks you. You have the power to reverse inflammation. You have the power to rebuild your gut. It doesn't take expensive medications or fancy treatments. It takes awareness, patience, and self-care. Your body is listening. Your gut is speaking. And when you start nourishing it with intention, you'll hear the message loud and clear. Thank you, I'm healing now. You don't need expensive pills or miracle cures. You need to give your body the right tools. Balance your fats, include quercetin-rich foods, and heal your gut. Do this daily, and your body will thank you with better sleep, sharper focus, less pain, and more vitality than you've had in years. Stay consistent, stay positive, and remember, your body is designed to heal when you give it what it needs.